Hi guys, and welcome to Bomb Anime.
It's your girl Rika.
And Big Boy Summer here, bringing you movie night Kakurembo, hide and seek.
So this is part of our Halloween week, so of course we had to get spooky yet again. This is all about a game of Otokoyo, which is a game of hide and seek, as Big Boy Sam has already said, and it takes place in a city that people are warned from going to.
Yes, it's one of the urban legends. You know, the Western world has them, and obviously Japan has them too. There's a lot of yokai stories, manga stories, and this is just one of them. So every night in this part of Tokyo, this unknown town, there's a hide and seek game when 7 kids get together and play hide and seek with demons. Yes, they knowingly know it's demons and they know that they're going to play. There's a lot of skepticism, lots of people don't believe it, and some kids are just curious, but some kids have their own reasons to go and play this game. Either way, oh boy, is it scary.
So to play this game, of course, 7 children are needed, so they must all wear a fox mask, and they need to start this game at night, so the children will go into the city. It will be completely dark apart from certain neon lights, and if you follow the signs of O, To, Ko, and Yo, you will actually go and find this square, and when 7 children have assembled, that is when the game actually begins. They didn't say anything about like an end time, like I was guessing like survive till morning or something like that. Like that's what I was thinking, but they didn't actually expressly say that. And one of the boys here is actually playing this game because he wants to find his sister, who sounds very much like the girl who came and explained the game and the rules to them. But what was strange is he didn't question her at all to see if it was his sister. He just decided he was going to go play the game to find her, despite the fact that the person who he thought was probably her was right in front of him talking to him about the rules of the game.
Also, she was the scariest one. Like, I mean, she barely spoke, she turned around, she's ominously walking, and I'm sorry, if you're playing hide and seek, why the hell do you have a bell on? Like, she's got a bell. Everyone knows when she's coming. What the f***? Like, literally, come on, bro. Where's your scruples?
Yeah, she was very creepy. It was obvious from the beginning, even when she was explaining the rules, that this is not someone who you want to follow. She was giggling creepily from the moment she hit the screen, and not one of these kids was like, maybe we shouldn't do this.
Well, let's be honest, they're not the kind of folk that run away when they hear stuff. They're the kind of folk that run right to it. Not me, bro. Not me.
So when the kids assemble, they did mention that they had 8 of them instead of 7, but I'm guessing that was just because the creepy girl was with them and she's not classed as one of the 7. So there was this one boy who acted like he wasn't scared, and he ends up being the most terrified. Not only that, he creates the first bit of trouble for the group because he decides to disrespect one of the demons, and he also didn't stop to help one of the boys who had fallen down, even though he had stopped and had enough time to help, and then he just chose not to help. And at this point, I was starting to think that maybe he was surviving because the demons were only going after the pure ones. Because he just kept surviving. No matter how many times the demon came to him, one of the other kids ended up getting it instead of this guy, even to the point where he was hiding and told one of the other boys go hide somewhere else, sent him off into a dark alley, and of course he got immediately. But no, he died also, so...
Did they die? Because I saw him in the end.
Yeah, but it's implied that they'll eventually die. Like,
true, I mean,
they'll be drained.
They'll be drained. I understand that urban legends like this exist. In order for Tokyo to have all its lights, some kids need to be sacrificed. I get it. It's not new. What I don't understand is, how do you win the game?
Oh, I thought you was going to say wind turbines. Or, like... alternative energy? No? Oh, okay. We're just going for the kids. No, please.
That makes sense. I mean, like, Mom, I'm cool with it. Go kill some kids, get some lights, you know, like, whatever. But how do you win the game? Is it a game? It's not a game, Mom. Did the demons not look, like, tired to you? Did they look like, they were like, ugh, this again? Like... Their bones were creaking. They were walking slow. Like they looked like, I can't be asked to go to work today.
They
like,
were even trying their hardest.
Look how slowly they reanimated. Like they really just couldn't be, to be honest, to do it.
The demons can leave. So it seems as if the last person to get caught ends up being the next one that has to guide the next children into this place. Like they have to trick them to go into this place. That's why it was the voice of his sister. She was the last one to get caught. After everything happened, he then became the person that had to go chasing the kids. But she could leave. She left to go talk to them. Why can't they just
go home?
Why can't they just steal kids off the street like normal weirdos do?
Yeah, off the street, out of school vans, from their beds while they're sleeping.
Because they can. It's not like they're kept in one place. Just take them to be the energy. Why do we have to play hide and seek?
Maybe
that's why they're tired. They had enough.
Maybe it's one last hurrah before the kids get drained forever or for as long as they can survive. Give the kids a little bit of happiness before it's over. Some sort of balancing the scale sort of thing.
Maybe.
Because one of the kids did mention karma earlier on. Maybe they actually do believe in it. Because these demons aren't assholes, you know what I mean?
They killed every kid and there was no way of winning the game. I don't know how you can say that. Anyway, with the kids, we also had another child that acted in the opposite way to the boy that I've just spoken about. And that would be Yaimon. He was putting himself in danger to help. What was the boy's name?
I had it a second ago. Hiroka, that's it.
Yeah, to help Hiroka find his sister and sacrificed himself for him. It was kind of pointless because he couldn't leave his boy, so he ended up getting ganked anyway. But like we said, there was no winning. There was no option to win, so I guess at least he went out with integrity instead of like a coward.
Quick side note. You know those guys who go, "Don't worry, I've got this. You just go. Go save yourself."
Yeah.
Is it a spit in the face when you run back after them?
I think it is because they actually sacrificed themselves for you to survive, and then for you to just throw away the opportunity, it's almost like a kick in the face to the person that actually sacrificed themselves for you. However, in a split-second decision like that, in a situation like that, it's hard to just leave the person behind, especially if you have a close bond. So I understand it from both sides, throwing away the opportunity because they can't leave the person. And let's be honest, as humans, we are really unfair to people. Yeah. So if the person does run away, that person is going to be blamed like, oh, you just ran away, despite the fact that if that person had been in that situation, they would probably do the same thing, because we're very unforgiving creatures.
I mean, social media does prove that. But also, let's be honest, Mr. I'm going to sacrifice myself, Yamo, how was Hiroka gonna go? Like, where was he gonna go? The demons were in his way.
Okay, let's be honest. It's supposed to be a game of hide and seek, and none of these people really hid.
Yeah, I saw that.
So maybe he could have started doing that.
He was walking around with the guy who's in charge of the game. she had the bell. Why are you walking with someone with the bell?
The house always wins. All right. So, what do you think about this as a scary movie? It's just a 25-minute movie. What do you think of it?
I thought it was a good waste of time. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna wax lyrical about how great it is because it wasn't great, but I did enjoy it.
For me, the scare factor was low, the suspense was low, and the quality of the plot was also low. So it's by no means a favorite movie. It's not even a mid-level movie. I would put this definitely on the low end.
I guess Rigger doesn't like this one. Well, on that note,
don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and find us on Instagram, Bomb Anime Insta.
And if you made it this far, we really do appreciate you.
Peace.